Hi, guys. If you are watching this, it's because I have you for high school biology this year at China Spring. I really look forward to meeting you. If you are in class on the first day of school, we will go through the syllabus, but just in case you are online and I won't see you for a little while, I just wanted to go through the syllabus and make sure that I addressed anything that is maybe not in the syllabus. So a couple of things up here at the top of the syllabus, you will see that is how your way to get a hold of me. Notice that I put office hours in there, and that's just to let you know that if you email me or you send me a message on Schoology, I will get to it as soon as I can in those hours. After 4:30, when I head home, the internet is not always the best, so I might not be able to get to it as quick. If for some reason you are having an issue with those time frames and maybe you can only meet me after 4:30 or before 7:30, email me and I can set my alarm, wake up earlier, or meet you later if you need me to online. So just shoot me an email and we'll get that. Also for this class, your material list, right here it says Science Journal. It doesn't have to be anything big. By Science Journal, I mean those composition notebooks. This was somebody from last year. So it can be these little 100-page science journals. In these, we will keep our sort of bell ringers, but most importantly, we will keep any kind of data that we take in a lab that we do. We will be using that data to write lab reports, so we need to keep it in a place where we can get to it easily. You also need a calculator. It does not have to be one of the fancy calculators. You just need something that has the basic functions. As far as grading goes, we have 3 categories. We have test and projects, which count for 55%. Labs and quizzes count 35%, and daily assignments count 10%. For test, I just want to highlight this part right here for you. Every 6 weeks, we will have 2 tests in that 6 weeks to make sure that 55% of your grade is coming from a test grade. Besides having 2 tests, we also, because we are honors biology, we will have a project within that 6 weeks that also counts as a test grade. And projects can be anything that we have covered or will cover in that 6 weeks grading period. So, but I'll probably give that to you within the first week of the 6 weeks, and you can get started on it at any time. As far as test and projects go, something I do want to alert you, especially if you are online in Schoology, the test and project grades may not register in there. And so if you need to know how your grades are, please always check Parent Portal, because that will be the final grade that goes in. But Schoology is great so that we can keep a running list of most of the daily grades and things like that. But test will actually probably be kept in the Parent Portal. Quizzes and lab grades. So it's not just quizzes, it's also your lab grade too, count for 35%. Let me highlight something here for you. I didn't say it in the syllabus, so let me just say it to you in the video. Since we are honors biology, we have a quiz almost every Friday in our class, and it is related to vocab. On the STAR test, it is very heavy in the vocab for science and for biology. It's not hard, it's just learning new words. And so we will have, every unit has probably 20 to 35 words. And on those vocab quizzes, I will give you the list of vocab words at the beginning of the unit, and every Friday I will pick 10 random, and we will take those quizzes every Friday. Lab papers, we will write lab reports based upon our data that we receive. The first lab report that we will write will actually be the first full week of school. So it will be August 14th when we begin to write it, and I will walk you through that process. Altogether, labs and quizzes are 35%. Daily work is 10%, so any other assignment that's not quizzes or projects, things that we do in class, count for about 10%. And expectations, just a few things so you know if you are not in class with us for a while, just what's going on in class. As far as attending class in person, some things that we will be doing just to be safe during this COVID time. When we enter the classroom, we have hand sanitizer stations right at the door, and so we will sanitize up when we come in and sanitize down when we leave. So we'll get hand sanitizer coming in, going. And when you are in here, we will wear masks at all times. And I know that I don't have mine on right now, but I'm alone in the room, so I figured I was probably safe. But when everybody is in here, if it is more than one person, we will be wearing masks. Also, we will try to social distance the best that we can. When we do go to lab, and we will go to labs, we will probably do our labs most of the time individually, and we will try to maintain that social distancing. If we do have partner assignments, we will limit the time that we are even near each other. We will be completely masked up with goggles on and try to be our best at being safe during this time. Something that I feel like you guys online may need to know more than the kids in class is this section right here. All assignments, projects, and anything that we will have will be due at the beginning of class on their assigned due dates. So that means if you have me fourth period, at the beginning of fourth period, that assignment or that project is due that day. We will not be having in class any food or drinks just due to COVID. We will occasionally have labs that involve those, but since we are more concerned with health right now, we will not be consuming any of that. For kids in class, if you are thirsty, please bring a clear water bottle, and you are free to have that anytime you need to in class. If you are absent from class or you are online and you're wondering where to go, Schoolology is the place. So schoolology.com, which is where you probably found this video. So you're in the right place and you are on the way to knowing everything to do. Cell phones technology policy. This is going to sound different from previous years. Cell phones, we do want you to bring them to class. And if you have a laptop or an iPad or a computer and you feel comfortable, please bring that too. They are, whatever it is, cell phone, laptop, they are mainly used for instructional purposes, though, so keep that in mind. We will not be taking pictures or being on social media. It is strictly for instruction purposes only. Okay, I think I've kind of gone through I had one more to go. See, that's why I have this cheat sheet in front of me. Extra credit. Okay, honors students, if you need extra credit, there is an extra credit system. You may research a current event, and when I say current, meaning in the past 2 years. So this is 2020, so anything 2018, 2019, 2020, and up to today's date. You may research a current event in science. And if you would like to do that extra credit and research a current event, let me know. There are a few questions that I will have you address and have you write a one-page current event paper about an article that you read. You can turn in that extra credit and it can replace any lab or quiz grade or daily assignment. It's not going to help you on the test, but it can help you with the other parts too. So, and you may have one extra credit per 6 weeks if you need that extra credit. I think that is it. So I look forward to seeing you. I'm really excited to be back in the classroom and can't wait to get this year started. If you have any questions, remember my email. It's at the top of this page and it is right there. So not too good at that annotating, but it is right there, sfield@ChinaSpringISD.net. And also you can message me on Schoolology. Look forward to seeing you. See you soon. Bye.